Okay, there's a warning now for County, Michigan, and right now there is a warning now for Berrien County, Michigan. So we are going to be back on here for a smidge. We're going to be on here for a quickie. Berrien County, Michigan, communities of Three Oaks, Sawyer, Bridgman, Niles, Buchanan, and there is another warning right now until further notice. There's a correction. They issued LaPorte County this warning now too. Okay, Berrien County, Michigan, and LaPorte County, Indiana are now under this warning now. Give me a second here. We're going to go back to okay, they're still showing WZZ. Okay. Okay, now LaPorte County, Indiana was also issued this warning now. Okay, we are going to turn the weather radio back on.
Those were located along a line extending from 6 miles northwest of New Buffalo to Westfield, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locally, higher wind gusts to 70 miles per hour are possible if this moves onshore. Source, radar indicated. Rapids have issued a special marine warning.
Okay, we get enough for us right now. But yeah, Berrien County, Michigan, and Berrien County, Michigan is under watch until further notice. Warning for Berrien County, Michigan. Berrien County, Michigan. LaPorte County, Indiana have now under a warning. A warning until further notice. At this time, we are trying to figure out what's going on here. Is it a warning? Is it for LaPorte County? I'm going to go to Indiana, guys. I'm watching the South Bend channel right now. Okay, there's LaPorte County. Okay. Berrien County until 3:15 p.m. LaPorte County until 3 p.m. Eastern Time. For this a warning. We're trying to figure out what's going on here, guys. We got warnings for LaPorte County, Indiana, and Berrien County, Michigan, and trying to figure out what's going on right now. Yeah, there is warnings. Not affecting me though, but yeah, there is warnings in. We do got thunder here and lightning here at the studio. But that's about it. Let's see what Michigan. So yeah, we do got weather report. The Berrien County, Michigan, and LaPorte County, Indiana, have severe thunderstorms until 3 something until 3 o'clock. That's all I can tell you this time. We are tracking this. This storm is from the Chicago Valparaiso. No, actually no. That part's from somewhere else in Wisconsin. But yeah, there is some severe weather coming in to Berrien County, Michigan, and LaPorte County, Indiana. Berrien County until 3 o'clock, until 3:15. LaPorte until 3 o'clock tonight. Right now we are not going to. We're actually not affected by this. Our studios are in Three Rivers, Michigan, St. Joseph County, Michigan. Right now we're under a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 tonight. But yeah. LaPorte County, okay, it's a heat advisory for LaPorte County, Indiana. The severe thunderstorm warning for Berrien County, Michigan until 3:15 p.m. LaPorte County, severe thunderstorm warning for LaPorte County until 3 p.m. That's Eastern Time. So Berrien County, Michigan, and LaPorte County, Indiana are under warnings until 3 and 3:15. So right now we do have some severe weather in Michigan, in Berrien County, Michigan until further notice. Correction. There is now a correction. We got more warnings pop up now. Okay, we're getting more warnings now, guys. Actually, Berrien County, Michigan, LaPorte County, Indiana, Pulaski County, Indiana, Stark County, Indiana, are all under until 3 p.m. For Berrien County until 3:15 p.m. Right now it's around, who knows time, actually, yeah, so yeah. So there's severe thunderstorm warnings for the following counties: for Berrien, Stark, LaPorte, and LaGrange. Okay, there's warnings going on. So yeah, we got some warnings popping up right now, but nothing really for our area. Yes. Okay.
I'm First Alert Meteorologist Andrew Whitmark. For watching us on WNDU, we've been live streaming exclusively on 16 News Now on WNDU, the 16 News Now app, and the free WNDU First Alert weather app. Breaking into coverage right now, we have an app.
You see here, if your 22 is gonna do it. I prefer 22 because 16 sucks. Ooh, thunder! Lightning, here goes lightning. We're gonna go to WNDU right now, guys. WNDU television.
Time for places like Knox, Newark.
Boom. Okay, I'm gonna get off the Roku. Excuse me, real quick, we're gonna get off the Roku.
Take shelter for storms that are going to continue.
Okay, we're off the Roku. We're on antenna now.
Michiana. So again, Knox, Winnemac, North Judson, Francisville communities, I need you to take shelter right now from these destructive winds that could be up to 80
Right now it's
miles per
2:40
hour.
p.m.
History of producing quite the swath of damaging wind gusts across northwest
No.
Indiana and back in Illinois, where even some healthy trees are being toppled down from this. So again, if you're watching us, Knox, Winnemac, North Judson,
Okay. Oh! We're gonna go on 22 now. We're on 22 now.
The storm itself is over Valparaiso, back towards Cedar Creek and Roselawn.
There we go.
It is heading toward Walk.
Okay, this is our first channel. So yeah, guys, 22.2 is not working. I'm not changing my antenna.
On there. I've got meteorologist Aaron May in the studio with me, and so that storm track on there. Again, we talked about how Knox is included. That would be 1:56 Central Time, 41 Plymouth. This storm at 3:11. If it was to get there at its current speed.
At the radar here and looking at some of these estimated wind gusts.
Right now, again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, but there is the possibility.
A tornado war. Okay.
Warning for Berrien County. That one, same thing. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, hail as well, but because of the way the winds are rotating, there is the possibility of a tornado. We are going to keep a close eye on things. Should we need to break in again, we will do so, but for now, we will bring you back to your regularly scheduled
16.1.
So if you're seeing your town names on here, North Judson, Knox, Winnemac communities, it's time to take shelter from this dangerous storm that does have history of
I'm watching
producing
WNDU
straight-line
television.
damaging wind gusts that could be up to 80 miles per hour. So even though there's no tornado warning yet on this and for any Michiana community, we want folks right now asking, okay, up in South Bend, Elkhart, Goshen, what's going on?
I don't know how long it could be.
Oh, previous channel.
But if she
Previous channel. 16.1. We're on WNDU television.
Maybe some weak rotation right now between Stevensville and Berrien Springs communities up in southwestern Michigan. So if you're in Stevensville, Berrien Springs right now, the US 31 up in Berrien, I want you folks to take shelter as well, just as a precaution. Again, this is a developing situation that we continue to monitor here in First Alert Weather. I also have First Alert meteorologist Jack Van Meter here in studio. Jack, what are you seeing right now? You've been analyzing the radar here for the past 10 minutes while you've been talking. What have you been seeing?
Well, one thing I'd like to point out, Andrew, impressive line of showers and storms that we've been seeing. The somewhat unusual line of storms as well. Now, usually when we're talking about severe weather moving into Michiana, we're talking more of a west to east orientation. That has really not been the case with the showers and storms we've been seeing today. They formed up in Wisconsin and almost dropped right down to the south and actually started to just recently push east into our WNDU viewing area. Now, there's a couple distinct sections of the storm. We have the considerable wind threat that
You just stayed on channel 22. 16 staying on, which I don't know how we have this for, guys. We're using an antenna right now. We might lose the signal soon.
Is going to cause considerable
We're using a television
damage
antenna, so
to
yeah, we're gonna
any
maybe have
power
problems.
poles Or any trees outside. So if you do live
We are staying on right now because there is reports of stuff in
Yeah,
Valpo
yeah,
that's 100 miles from here, and it's getting closer to us.
to
Um,
move over. Anytime we're dealing with a radar presentation where you can see a very distinct leading edge of a storm like we're
So
seeing
we're gonna
just
stay on
to
this
the
till further notice,
east
guys.
of I-65, that means we are going to be dealing with very, very
So I'm
dangerous
gonna need.
You can't
I
see
got
the
another camcorder behind me I can
outline
use if I
in
need to.
place over areas to the
Oh, it's right
south.
there.
Exactly
Boom.
where this destructive severe
I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing right now on
is going to
camera,
be
guys, but you can already see the lightning on
That's
camera.
because we are going to be keeping a rather close eye on any reports we get out of southeastern Michiana, or I should say southwestern Michiana. And also, we want to just make sure that areas Knox, North Judson, Winnemac, and Francisville also are made very, very aware that a strong and dangerous thunderstorm is actually moving in. And of course, it's not just the southern portion of the storm. We are going to
Go
be
to the
watching
basement
for
or a
number
small
of
closet.
other severe thunderstorm warnings are going to be in place. Let's go ahead and talk about LaPorte County, the city of LaPorte. Michigan
Michigan
City, rolling prairie areas are dealing with heavy rain and high wind gusts currently, and a severe thunderstorm warning is also going to be in place for them. We're not going to be talking about that destructive tag with 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. However, there is a possibility for a quick spin-up tornado because along the line that we are seeing move across the area, there's a couple notches where the wind is trying to rush into the storm. At the same time, it's trying to rush out of the storm. Once again, that is going to be in place for portions of northern LaPorte. The area. As of now, the leading edge of that storm is past the beach, and we're in central portions of the county from Buchanan up to Berrien Springs across 31. That's going to be the leading edge right before you're actually getting into the yellows and the oranges. We could be talking of a couple spin-up situations there, but let's go ahead and actually take a live look up at the beach at St. Joe. This is actually taking a look at Silver Beach. This is the mouth of the St. Joe River going out into Lake Michigan. Beautiful cloud to ground lightning strike, or I should say cloud to lake lightning strike out in Lake Michigan. Currently low visibility, and you can see that the rain is almost moving in waves or even in sheets. That's going to indicate the fact that we are dealing with very, very strong wind gusts as this storm moves through. As of now, I don't think we've gotten any new updates to any warnings, Andrew, if I'm not mistaken.
No, right now the warnings are as is. I mean, the Weather Service, they're being really proactive here.
This
We've now been in our coverage, at least on our streaming platform, 16 News Now app, the free WNU First Alert Weather app, since about 2:15 this afternoon. Here's what we're looking at for these wind gusts.
Right now it's 2:45-ish, 2:47 p.m.
That could be in excess of 70 miles
70
per
miles,
hour.
76,
Making their way
wow.
eastward, and
67
there
miles,
is
77 miles outside of Valpo, south of Valparaiso.
It would not surprise me if the National Weather Service does potentially increase the threat here of at least a brief tornado warning at any given moment for places like Knox, North Judson.
We'll find
Winnemac,
out.
The southern half of LaPorte here. So again, if you know anyone that lives along Highway 421, Highway 35, if you live in between those two communities, it's time to take shelter from this dangerous storm as it continues.
I see
to
some
move
greens
its
or purples in Cass
way
County.
South and east. And in fact, I want to put on another track here as this continues to move its way towards the south and east and moving into North Judson here.
Of your adventures.
by the way, to show their appreciation, the board, be sure to send Mark.
Or weather. We're also keeping an eye on what's going on up in northwest,
Ooh.
southwest Michigan, I should say, up around Berrien Springs. Still seeing some indications where there could be some wind threat, but a lot more
22
wind
mile.
threat. In fact, looking at these wind
Need to
speeds
be at least
right
60
now,
for a tornado.
they're only estimated 20 to 40 mile per hour winds moving
Not
through
enough
places
wind.
like Stevensville, Berrien Springs communities, and this will continue to move its way towards the east. But something our First Alert Weather team also is continuing to keep a close
Decatur,
eye here.
Uwajak, Cassopolis.
And the other, if I may, just for a second, Josh came in and told us that the fairgrounds out in Elkhart, so over by Goshen, are actually closed for the next couple hours as we are actually going to be anticipating
want to do a warnings 22. So we're watching WNDU 16.
Have severe weather, heavy rainfall ongoing.
The technician.
Elkhart County 4-H Fairgrounds to go ahead and call things off at least until these storms move through again. Hard to tell yet if the Elkhart County 4-H Fairgrounds will be dealing with wind gusts 60 plus miles per hour, but lightning and heavy rainfall currently. Coverage on WNDU, the free 16 News Now app and the free WNDU First Alert weather app. I want to kind of just reset here and just walk you through what we're looking at. There's a lot of lightning right now back off to our west, and this is the line of storms here.
I'm trying
And
Sturgis
that's
on some
gonna lead to
viewers.
some potential for some straight line damaging wind gusts, a lot of lightning, and a lot of quick, heavy downpours as this continues to move east and into the area over the next 2 to 3 hours. In fact, it's likely going to linger as it moves through our Michiana communities till about 5, 6 o'clock this evening, and there's also a potential of a second round of storms. That are
Troy,
still
Sawyer,
developing,
Millsburg,
to our
and
north right now between around Milwaukee, Green Bay, Wisconsin. So we're going to be in this event here, I think, until about the evening time frame around sunset before we can officially give us the all clear from severe weather. The most intense portion of this storm right now continues to be this southern end. The good news, this is now forming more of a line. When this was back towards Chicago, these were more individual supercells, which was increasing the risk, at least briefly, for tornadoes. But now this is more gelling into
Yeah.
the line. Straight line edging winds are becoming the concern as
Yeah,
it
guys.
continues
Yeah,
to
I know
move
it's going to be
through
NUTV.
the area. And my hope we're back in northwest Indiana. My hope is that as this starts to move through Michiana here, that we can try to dial down the wind speeds 40 to 60 miles per hour, which is a lot better than dealing with wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour. The moment you go from 60 mile per hour winds to 80 mile per hour winds, the situation changes dramatically with straight line damaging wind damage in our community. So that's something that our
Okay.
First Alert Weather team
I'm
will
gonna get off,
continue,
guys.
to keep a close eye on. Here is what the radar is, what the wind speed will be.